Hello, my name is Nick with ACE Creative Engagement, and we're a broadcasting services company for the modern era. And I'm really excited today to talk to you about live video broadcasting over the internet. Remember when you first heard about YouTube? They launched back in 2005, and it turns out, we're keeping up, that if you let anyone post a video online and share it with their friends, that a lot of people will do it. In fact, some people will get really good at it, and others will get so good at it that they can make a living off of it. But most of them are just hobbyists. They do it for the excitement, and they're hoping for that one viral hit. In 2011, Twitch successfully applied YouTube's business model to live video broadcasting. And this means that as you're watching the show, that's when the content's being created. Think 6 o'clock news or Saturday afternoon football. And for a lot of these gamers, or for live video broadcasting, they made a big difference with paring down the equipment. You don't need rooms of computers and a team of staff to make it possible. Just home computer, residential internet, and a few USB devices is all it takes. And this solo or small broadcasting opportunities captured the imagination of a lot of different people. Every year we're seeing growth in the number, location, and variety of broadcasters. It's a global phenomenon, and it's getting easier alongside sensor technology, internet bandwidth, and computer processing. And if you've watched live television anytime in the last 50 years, you know the creative possibilities here are endless. ACE is going to focus on video game broadcasters. These guys produce content similar to what you see here on screen. A large amount of gameplay. It takes up the whole screen and a small webcam in the corner. They're very enthusiastic, and in 2010, the numbers here were approximately 0. Today, we're looking at 1.5 million broadcasters a month. This is the experience for the common broadcaster. They have a computer set up at their home, in their living room, bedroom, and they actually often are the only person working on their team. They mix together audio, video, and gameplay to produce a broadcast that they send to a company over the internet. In this case, they're paired one-to-one. A lot of video game broadcasters are excellent at producing gameplay, but I'll be honest, they're not very good broadcasters. Fortunately, a lot of them are trying to get better, and that's where ACE steps in. We have a service that sits between the broadcasters and the distributors. Once we're receiving the video feed from the broadcasters, we can do some pretty awesome stuff with it. First, we're going to make the broadcast, their show, available to multiple distributors simultaneously. This means that they get the promotion, marketing, and potentially ad revenue from multiple accounts. Then we're going to encode their video broadcast, making it more accessible for mobile and low bandwidth homes. Then, for a lot of broadcasters, they want to get a few extra hits on not live streaming sites like YouTube or Vimeo. And so we want to streamline the process of taking their large video files from a broadcast and turning it into consumable chunks. We're going to have a highlighting service to make that easy. This expands into an instant replay technology where we can provide those short clips in less than a minute after they happen and provide them to social media and the audience at large. For a lot of broadcasters, though, doing anything outside of running the show and creating the gameplay can be impossible. And so we're going to make it reasonable for friends and viewers to crowdsource this information. You can get help from the people around you. With these features, we expect to address a significant portion of our target market. And our biggest competition is actually the broadcasters themselves. If they have and use a second computer, they can replicate a number of our main features. And the most diligent, not very common, but a lot of broadcasters will buy that second computer, improve their internet connection, and train themselves in how to use it. And at ACE, we believe it was the one computer solution that made broadcasting exciting and accessible, but that it takes that second machine to really perform advanced broadcasting techniques. So ACE is here to be the broadcaster's second computer in the cloud. We have a distribution strategy. We're going to have an extensive social media presence and actually run our own broadcast, testing our own tools, demonstrating to customers, and promoting our top users. Any broadcaster worth their salt is watching the best broadcasters out there at least once a week. So we're going to get those top players to use our service for free. Everyone else get the trial option. After looking at services addressing our target market, other ones, we determined that a $3 to $5 monthly subscription was reasonable for the customer and would cover all of our expenses and allow our company to grow. We also have other options for the most enthusiastic or productive users. Financially speaking, we believe we can break even after 9 months after launch and hitting 15,000 users with a monthly recurring revenue of $45,000 a month. And if we can achieve 150,000 users, we're looking at $6 million in annual revenue. Grant funding. I'm here to ask for $135,000 that will apply to server infrastructure here in Alabama and to cover a few other items. First, $15,000 will be spent on infrastructure to get us through our testing phases. This will accommodate roughly 1,000 users and will help us make all the major decisions for our deployment. $30,000 will be spent on contracting. This is short-term software work, marketing, various jobs, as well as development tools. $45,000 will be spent to take our server capacity from 1,000 to 10,000 users. This will help us make an easy transition from testing through launch. And the final $45,000 will be used to bolster our capacity to 20,000, taking us past that critical 15,000 user mark. Our timeline, we expect to have our testing phases take place by the end of this year and have open beta and public launch first quarter in 2016. This is our team. We have extensive technical background and several years of professional training across public and private industry. And we're all gamers. We're all really excited to see this and have been a part of the broadcasting scene since its beginning. And so we're incredibly excited to be a part of its future. And with your help, we can make that happen here in Alabama. Thank you for your time.